Yo, what's going on, fam? It's your boy, Anthony O'Neal, and I'm here in the beautiful city of Nashville, Tennessee. Yo, check it. This is your first day rocking with your boy. Thank you so much, man. I am passionate about helping teens and millennials reach their goals. And today, if you in your 20s, I'm gonna give you the top 10 things you need to be doing right now in your 20s to win, baby. Hey, I'm gonna be right back right after this intro. Let's get straight to it. Number one is you gotta budget. The smart move you can do right now is set aside some money on paper. That's right. I want you to spend all of your stuff on paper before the month begins. And the best tool to help you out with that is called EveryDollar. I'm gonna put that link below, so check that out. Going on to number two, you guys, is, I'm a man of faith. You gotta be a tithe giver. You gotta be a good steward of the money that I believe God trusts us with. If he gives you $100 a week, set aside $10 and give that back to God, because you know what, it's his. Actually, all of it's his. He's only asking us for 10% of it back. All right, moving on to number three, you guys, I want you to set aside a $1,000 emergency fund. That's right. It's not a matter of if an emergency is going to happen. It's a matter of when it's going to happen. Study shows that nearly 50% of people cannot afford to pay cash for a $1,000 emergency. But you know what? If you're rocking with your boy AO, we're gonna be prepared for it, because we're gonna make some smart moves in the year 2019. Going on to number four is, stay the heck away from debt. I'm talking about all debt: student loans, credit cards, furniture bills, girl bills, guy bills. All debt, stay the heck away from it. If you're in debt right now, what I want you to do is I want you to use the debt snowball to get out of debt. You're gonna line up all of your debt from smallest to largest, and you're gonna make all your minimum payments, but any extra money that you have coming in, you're gonna stack it on number one, then you're gonna snowball on to number two, number three, number four. It's called the debt snowball. Moving on to number five, stay away from credit cards. It is not worth it. Don't let these credit card companies talk you into getting extra airline points or extra miles or cash back or whatever. I want you to build your wealth, and the number one thing that comes between you and your wealth is debt and credit cards. So stay the heck away from it. We going on to number six. Do not buy a high-end car if you're in baby steps 1 through 3. Now, if you're new to the channel, you're wondering, well, what is baby steps 1 through 3? That is baby step number one, $1,000 emergency fund. Number two, you're getting out of debt. Number three, you have 3 to 6 months of expenses saved. So you're not gonna buy a car unless you have those 3 things completed. If you buy a car high-end, I do not want you to buy it new. I do not want you to finance it. I want you to buy used. And I'm also gonna link a video below where I teach you how to buy a used car, and check this out, a luxury car. Check it out. Number 7, boy, we moving, boy. Live below your means. Here's the truth. I live on 60% of my income. So I give away 10%, I save, I invest, but I personally only budget off of 60%. So that way, if anything does happen that is unexpected, it's no longer an emergency, it's an inconvenience, because I'm prepared for it. Now, let me be honest. We can't be prepared for everything, okay? That's life. But we can be prepared for something, so at least it will not have a huge impact and it will not delay us tremendously. So y'all, be prepared. Moving on to number 5. Going back to baby step number 3, we're gonna set aside 3 to 6 months in an emergency fund for all expenses. Now check this out. What are your expenses, Anthony? If you're a young lady, of course, you're gonna have your car insurance. You're gonna have your hair due. I know you like to keep your hair done. My lady gotta have that long hair. Yes, sir. But you gotta set aside anything that you're gonna do every single month. I want you to set that stuff aside. If you're a brother, if you get a haircut every other week, that's an expense. If you have a cell phone bill, that's an expense. What we're trying to do, if you lose your job or an emergency comes and you gotta take a break from your job, you can live for at least 3 to 6 months without changing your lifestyle, all right? So I want you to set aside 3 to 6 months. Moving on to the last 2, at number 9, I want you to find a financial coach or advisor. If you really want to be successful with your money, you need to find a good accountability partner and someone who's wiser than you when it comes to your money, all right? I'm also gonna put a link below because this is very important. I did a video on how you can find a financial advisor and what's the difference between the two. Yo, you guys, at number 10, here's one of the things I think is most important, because I always tell you, the caliber of your future will be determined by the choices you make today. I want you to invest. Do you know if you start investing $100 as early as 18, 19, 20 years old, you can have anywhere between $1 million to $2 million by the time you retire? I want all of us, if you're in your 20s, I want you to make the best decisions today that will impact your tomorrow. These decisions that you make today to stay away from debt, to tithe, to invest, will impact where you're going tomorrow. You listen to these 10 things. You apply these 10 smart money moves, I guarantee you, you will be successful when you hit your 30s, when you hit your 40s, when you hit your 50s. Now let me put a little plug in there. My team to know I'm Mercedes. Brothers, you really want to impress a lady? Make smart money moves. Make some solid stuff that shows her you're a young man and you can control your future like me. Yo, it's your boy Anthony O'Neal, y'all. Thank you so much for rocking with me. I'm about to go make some smart money moves for your boy in his 30s. God bless you all. Keep it locked.